Hey there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me for a new video with Settlement Survival. As we see our settlement right here, I'll unpause the game, let's get time going. And one of the things we've been talking about in the comments is about school. It has no teacher yet, so it also doesn't have any students, but we're not sure whether children will remain children and then when they reach this right age turn into adults, or whether they will turn students, telling me that they have to go to school so I can add a teacher, or should I add a teacher first and then they will go to school. So we'll just add a teacher and then we'll see what happens. If a lot of people suddenly turn student, then of course they have reached that age and they can go to school. So we'll see. For now, it would be great if kids would start to go to school, but we'll have to see later on. I'm going to move the goals here because they overlap with this window all the time. But yeah, it would be nice to see children move to students. And then of course adults, so we have extra labor force. Because we've reached the end of our labor force. We have one free laborer. And all the others have a job, so we can't do much more now. Although we could, of course, already start working towards getting a distillery, etc. to make sure that we have what we need. Should be under services, it says. Here it is, a distillery. Well, let's go ahead and build one. We build it right here. Yeah, why not? Or maybe we could just build it here. Although this is the city center, so maybe this should be housing area. So we'll build it right here. Let's get the distillery going. In the meantime, we have a good amount of food. We have enough resources and we have plenty of fuel, so that's good. We don't need to work on that. This doesn't have any workers, but that's fine. Right now it does say we don't have any free laborers anymore, so everyone has a job. Just right over there. Ah, we have one laborer, it says, but she's busy. That's probably it. Busy creating this building. Well, that's fine. So things have to run for a little while until we either see kids grow up and become adults so we get new people, or until these immigrants arrive. Now, this is 80% full, 71% full, 22% full. I do believe we have enough water. So perhaps we should just limit this to 1500, because we have plenty of water now. Otherwise they'll fill all of these up with unlimited amounts of water, and I don't want that. So I think this is for the best. This has an issue, it has no more materials. Well, let's go to the raw materials and get to the textiles. They have reed and alpaca wool, so let's change this up. Reed and alpaca wool. Well, let's do the alpaca wool then. Let's see, we can have either leather, wool, alpaca wool, or linen. Linen can be made from flax or cotton. Alright, so what we might need is a weaving workshop and a tailor. If we get a weaving workshop, we can... yeah, perhaps that's the quality of life thing. There's a bathhouse, a church, eating, a tea shop, a candy shop. Alright, that's not here. Processing, that should probably... weaving or knitting? Weaving, let's go to weaving. Let's activate it. Now we still need flax or cotton, we don't have that. But every now and then we acquire a new resource. What does this do? Unlocks the reed field and the raw shoes in the tailor's workshop. Ah, that way we can create shoes. We still have a point left, so let's do so. So we can't use it yet, but that's fine. Yeah, there are all the new buildings. We do have a tailor, so that's good. And perhaps at a certain point we now need to make sure that we get all the right resources, I guess. What's this? Ah, we need to choose a production. Agave, tequila, water, and you get spirits or potato. Beverage materials. Well, we have a lot of agave stuff, so let's do this. Let's make everyone happy. That should be it. I don't see a new mission pop up, so that's okay. Ah, students are starting to go to school. We have 4 students now which have chosen to go to school for further education. Alright, they're going to school. Perfect. Let's hope they can graduate. And we can then use them in the labor force. That'll be excellent. The rest still seems fine. Not sure. These are producing as much as they did last year. It doesn't seem like it, but it's okay. Ah, there comes the snow. Well, they're producing good amounts. That's nice. So yeah, we don't have any free workers, so we don't need to focus on that. Which is a little bit of a shame. Wish we had more workers, but I guess these are the real struggles people have to deal with when they settle with a small group in a new town. You have to wait until kids grow up. So far we can tell people to gather all these resources because there's a few people, you can see there's a lot of people walking there. Perhaps that's a few kids, and I think a lot of people that work in places that don't have to do anything. For instance, in the well, Nelson doesn't have to do anything. So he can still go out and gather some stuff. So that's good. We put the idle people to use that do have a job but are not really doing that job at the moment. So I think that's good. Yeah, this run out of materials, but that's going to happen all the time. Reed, but it probably can't use any reed at the moment. Would be good if we get an extra hunter. Make sure that we get more alpaca wool, I guess. Well, we will keep our eyes open. So far only 2 people are without clothing, so that's good. We still have 2 people injured that need to be healed. Alright, we researched cholera, so that's good. Measles, tuberculosis, and the pandemic flu. Only be treated at the hospital. Alright, well, can't do that yet, since we don't have a hospital. We do have enough free homes to support everyone. Apparently we do have enough food as well at the moment. Let's hope we survive this winter quite well, because in winter, of course, nothing will grow. So, we might run out of food. If it's stored that much. Wish we could store more. But for that I think we need oh, there's clouds coming over. To store more food we need to grow more, and that's not to happen without more adults. 6 kids now in school. Alright, that number is running up. I believe we can have 20 in school. Yeah, so that should be fine for now. Shouldn't be a thing to worry about. Meantime, let's make sure our people keep busy. Oh, there's plenty of things to gather, etc. So they should keep busy. And as you can see now, we're under 1500 water. So this guy is starting to work again and get some extra water in. And every now and then he will start to gather some stuff or gather some water. Well, that's all fine. Should we already start building towards the future? I think so. So perhaps we should get an extra fishing dock. Maybe somewhere here around this fish patch. But then we need a bridge as well. Maybe that's not... New technology point acquired. Alright, we can get a new technology in then. Clean water, fermenting. We need a lot of stuff for that. Police station. Well, we don't have crime yet. Education. Educational paper. Yeah, that's interesting, but I'm not interested in that at the moment. We do have mining techniques, so we're not mining anything. We don't need that. Construct. Perhaps we should do agricultural stuff. So, for instance, get a reed or an apiary. The feeding mill. Yeah, let's do reed. Reed farmers plant reeds inside the structure and provide materials for the production of paper and ropes. I don't think we need that. We do need improved farming efficiency. Plus 100%. Well, let's activate that. Question is, do we need to activate that on the field by an upgrade? Upgrades buildings. A home makes citizens work easier and improve efficiency. Scarecrow. Yeah, we don't have a scarecrow. We need iron tools for this. We do have 100, so it's a bit costly, I think. But at a certain point, we might do those upgrades. I wonder if the upgrade that we just did takes effect immediately or not. I hope so, because that'll increase the amount of food that we get. That would be excellent. Alright, 8 kids went to school and we were thinking about... Yeah, we cannot upgrade this, so this should do the trick. Alright, we were thinking about getting another fishing dock going, so perhaps we should just do that. 94% water, 52, 61. Oh, that's good. I think 61% water is a nice amount. 50. Place it too close, we won't get those amounts, so... Let's do 61% water area. That should provide with a lot more fish. Let's get a road going then. Perhaps we should just do it something like this. So we can build more here without the road being in the way. But we'll see. At least they are able to go and build it now. Gathered a lot of the gatherable foods, so food supply is growing and the spring is coming. There it is. Merchant ship is on its way and we have immigrants that will come this fall, so that'll be good. Hopefully we can approve them and they can join our village in a helpful way. And of course we want our students to grow up strength. Alright. Oh, I clicked a student. That's interesting. Children between 8 to 9 will go to school for education. They will graduate after finishing their class. Students who live far away from school may graduate late. Workers who have graduated from school are more efficient. Alright. But if they go to school age 8 and 9... I don't know how long they will be at school. And whether they will join the labor force after that, or still have to wait a few more years to actually get of age. I don't know how that works yet. We are going to find out, however. I think we need some extra wood, because we're running out of wood. So, let's get rid of these trees, or basically just get rid of everything that's here. That should provide us with what we want. We did get quite a bit of drinks. Now we ran out. I'm not growing any potatoes yet. So that's a thing. Statistics. Seeds and livestock. Alright, we have broccoli. We have the flaxseed now. We have... So yeah, we don't have... potatoes, for instance, so we can't yet grow potatoes and then turn them into liquor, so we'll have to do with what we have. There's an injury again, of course. Getting those all the time. Luckily the amount of water is now growing. This one done? No, not yet. Should be done fairly quickly, although we don't have any laborers to go there, but that's okay. She should get out there for a little while. Yeah, let's get her out so we have one free laborer that can roam around and do jobs. What's this? Oh, bees or something like that. Question mark. Yeah, there's only one that can gather food now. That's the girl we got from the distillery. It's fine, but... So basically development is a little bit halted by the lack of people. So let's speed things up a little bit. I do see these housing become active, so apparently people kind of moved out or something. Yeah, they're students, they're age 10 now, and they moved out of their parents' home into a new home. New technology point acquired, so we could get a new technology. Should we put a warehouse? Has the same function as an open warehouse, but with greater storage. Let's activate that, I want that. Alright, so we have a few young families living here, some are a little bit older. And these now, oh yeah, they coupled up I guess, so now they can maybe start having kids or whatever. We'll see. It does seem to be working well. What's this? Ah, we don't have people to work on these farms. Why is that? Oh, because we just built those farms, but we didn't get the people yet. As soon as we have the students become available, they will join in there. Alright. There comes the trade ship. That also means that the immigrants should arrive in a while. Hopefully we can accept them then. That will be wonderful. Here comes the trade ship. I'm not going to trade yet. Ah, we need to choose a production, of course. I always forget that. That's a real issue. Yeah, producing iron tools, doing it at a good rate. Merchant ship has arrived. What can we get? Additional oil, bandage, herb, toast, smoked meat, saplings, and glass. Can be used for town decoration. Yes, we are not going to buy anything that can be used for town decoration. That's something we don't need at this time. Right. A big warehouse that can store a lot of goods. I think we should build one. But perhaps we can just build it right here. Why not? Most goods are produced here anyway. Let's just build it right there. See how much we can store in there. Quite curious, actually. Right, they're bringing in trees. But I think we need to fell more trees to make sure that we have enough wood. So let's do so. Trees in this part will have to go anyway. But we also have to gather some plants to get some extra food from it. So let's tell them to do that as well. Can't really see what this is, but I think this is some reed, some agave plants, some wheat, some other stuff. So that'll be good. Extra food coming in. And of course extra wood. Alright, they're going to build this now. 11 kids are now students, so I really hope they will join in and start working. If I see anyone of a certain age that I think... Yeah, 8 and 9, they're students. This is 11, still a student. So they'll remain students for a while. I don't see any 18-year-old working or whatever, but I think that's something that'll happen. New crop seed acquired. Pea seeds, we have now broccoli. Alright, that's good. So every now and then you acquire new stuff that you can use in your fields, etc. So that's very good. We only have 2 available homes at the moment, so I think we should invest in housing for now. Let's go try. 1, 2, 3. Let's rotate it. 1, 2, 3, and build a road around it. So we really want the extra housing in to make sure that we can house all the people that we want. And for that we really need to invest in housing. Right, we're going to invest big time in housing. Perhaps we can just do 4 here and then do a road. I think that's better. Well, I'd say this is investing heavily in housing. Yes, just like that. Alright. Well, let's go to take up all our wood, I guess. So let's acquire a few more trees. Ooh, we have immigrants coming and then another batch. That's good. We already now have 29 kids. with 15 being in school. Interesting. Oh, I see 0 immigrants have applied to settle in the town, so that's not going to happen yet. But it's fine. I don't think I ever saw immigrants actually come in from a certain direction or whatever, so I don't know how that works. If they come in somewhere in the map and walk towards your village and then you can, I don't know, accept them or not. I don't know how that works. Don't have a bridge yet, so if they come in this side of the map, they can't cross towards us, because this river just completely splits the map. New livestock acquired. All right, let's see. Ah, we now got alpacas. So if we can build an alpaca farm, ooh, we need 4, I guess. Yeah. But if we can build an alpaca farm, we might be able to have our own alpacas, and then we can continue producing clothing. So that will be very interesting. Immigrants have arrived. Alright, let's see. 11 immigrants have applied to settle in the town. Alright, we're going to approve that. Accept. Now, there'll be an issue. Ooh, let's pause. A citizen is caught with the plague. This disease is highly infectious and requires the development of the necessary tech in order to treat effectively. The Infectious Disease Institute under Education Tech will allow hospitals and pharmacies under Quality of Life Tech to treat the infectious disease effectively. Alright, let's go check. Education. Research Institute. The infectious disease. We have skin disease here. I don't see any infectious disease. I don't get it. But that doesn't work. But in the Quality of Life Tech, let's go to the Quality of Life Tech. And now we should be able to get a hospital somewhere. Right here. Oh wow, this is very complex. But I don't see an infectious disease institute. We do have a research institute. Boarding school, academy. So, this is kinda interesting. There's a housing upgrade, technology, nursing, home, a heating, a tea shop, candy shop, housing, village. Yeah, that's all interesting. A bathhouse. I guess we need a hospital at a certain point. Right, so we'll just have to find a way to deal with this then, I guess. Let's slow down a bit. I don't see how we can do anything about it effectively. Yeah, this one just is something broken, I guess. Oh no, it's not. Alright. She has measles. Alright, she has the measles. Skin disease. Alright, it is a skin disease. So now we finally get some interesting information. It's right there. Activate. Alright. Fuel reserves are low. How is that possible? Alright, so things are getting totally out of hand with us getting all the extra workers. So let's try and do something about it. Add people where they are needed. I think that's a good thing. Alright, we still have 6 laborers available. I think we need some extra farmers. Alright, now they all have a job. That's something. And it appears we have healed the guy with the measles, so we did okay then. But we ran out of fuel, I think because a lot of the homes suddenly became occupied. Alright, we are producing a little bit of fuel again, so that's good. We have timber. I think we have most things, just not enough. So basically our students are occupying a lot of the homes. So hopefully they will graduate soon so that they can actually work in the labor force. Medicine stock is running low, and without it, health level will be hard to maintain. Herbs can be gathered in the wild. After unlocking the deck, there is a chance to obtain a seeds. When gathering, you also obtain herbs seeds through trading in order to stabilize your supply. Also soap. Alright. There's so many things we need to focus on at the moment. Let's slow down a bit. Let's go to the tech tree, because quality of life. We should get soap, but we need a lot of stuff that we don't have yet. This game is utterly more complex than I thought, but that's fun, because we just need to find some stuff out. That's cool. Alright. And we're just in the beginning of the game. I guess we don't need to do everything already. We can just start with it. Let's find where we can get herbs. Plantation. Farming efficiency, we already have it. A coral, a forest farm, nursery, herb knowledge. There's herb knowledge. So we need to get down this tree then. So let's activate this one. Now we have an apiary. Interesting. We should be producing more food, for instance. That's a good one. So let's get a plant. Of course. And make sure that we really get what we need in terms of food. And they also gather herbs, so that's a thing. Because we do need herbs. And then apparently slowly we just need to focus on enhancing our situation. Now we don't have any free laborers, so that's a problem. And I think we really need to do something about the clothing issue that we have. So, let's see. We do have a weaver's workshop, and we need alpaca wool. So I think if we get a pasture, we can raise livestock in there. I have no clue how big a pasture can be. So let's just try something and see what happens. We can build a pretty big pasture. 16 by 16. Don't know how many animals we can get in there, but we'll try. Let's do it. 16 by 16. I think that's nice. Let's build a road in between and then let's see. Because hopefully this will give us the option to raise alpacas and help out with that so that we can get enough clothing going. At least it's something. Well, fuel reserves are low all the time, but I don't see any people that really have a cold. And spring is starting again, so that is good. And I do believe that because of all this, they're just really busy making sure that we get enough firewood again. I could tell them to fell all these trees so that we have enough wood. Because that's also a thing. We need a lot of wood for this pasture. So we need to chop a lot of trees. Alright. We can do that. Let's do a little row here. Let's do some trees here. It'll all work out. I don't think we'll accept the next batch of immigrants because that will be too much for us. We can't just handle that. At the moment, we totally need to adjust to 11 extra people that just came in. So maybe next time it could be a good thing. Now we got a new technology point. That's good. Can be a good thing to not completely accept everything all the time. Or maybe just wait a bit with that until our own students get the right age. Or really prepare for having all these people in. And after that, make sure that you accept those immigrants. I think next time we need to prepare a little bit more. We're also running out of food, but they're also growing food, so that's nice. I just wish we had a few free laborers. Well, we're not using the trading docks, so he can get out there. And anywhere else I can get people out safely without hurting production that we need? I don't think so. Yeah, this is about it. So at least we have one guy or girl free now that can start to gather stuff. That should help. And now just wait for kids to grow up, I guess. New crop seed acquired. Ah, we now have the agave seed. That's good. That means we can also grow agave and for the distillery. I just wonder how you can manage all this with only so few people. So we really need to take time to establish a good amount of growth and not just accept 11 kids in this. Well, alright. Anyway, it has been half an hour, and although we are struggling a little bit, it is a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And then I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.